If you follow this channel, you know that the last 2 hunts out here have been pretty impressive. Over 50 bullets, a beautiful little Confederate Louisiana button, several Union buttons, and I think we found enough now that we can say, yes, they were camped here. It's such a privilege to stand in the middle of so much American history. I've been in the bean field for 10 seconds and this is the first hole of the day I'm gonna dig. Whatever's in here, it's very small. Just a little bit of melted camp lead here. I've been walking the battlefields for 50 years and I'm still learning. Let's see the rings. That bullet has been wormed. Soldier wanted to unload his rifle for whatever reason. He had a bad charge, and the only way you could unload a muzzleloader was with a little worm screwed onto the end of the ramrod, and that's what he did. Is that another wormed bullet? I think that's a wormed bullet. Something tiny. A buck. Another piece of camp lead. Buck. Here's the next addition to the buckshot farm. The hole I decided not to video because I didn't like the signal. That looks like a buckshot, but it's not. That's not lead, that's hollow brass. And I'm thinking that could be a ball button. A round hollow brass button with an eyelet on it. Alright, I know this is iron. I just want to know what it is. Half of a, probably a mule shoe. Pretty sure that's a bullet. I think that's an infield round, and it's certainly a fired infield round. Farm junk. Yeah, the bane of relic hunting. Nondescript farm junk. Just a piece of wire. Doggone it. Aluminum. Yeah, just farm junk. Camp lead, which I don't complain about camp lead. I mean, that tells me I'm in the right place. Okay, we just dug this small hole here, not very deep, and target's out of the hole already. If that's lead, yeah, I think it is lead. I'm not sure what that is. The top is too perfectly circular to be a sprue out of a bullet mold. Hey, I'm breaking here just because I think this is hilarious. My next find is a really nice button, and at the worst possible moment, I ran out of battery in my GoPro. But watch this. So it sounds even more like that now. At the most inopportune moment. So I dropped everything, walked back to the truck, got a fresh battery, and right now all I can tell is it is not an eagle button. Okay, I know what this is. Yeah, this is a Michigan button. Michigan buttons don't come up all that frequently. Really happy to find that. Makes my day to find an unusual button. Alright, it's in the discard pile. I can't... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that right there? Is that a coin? What in the world? It's silver. What in the name of sense is that? I'm not a coin guy, so I'm not going to instantly recognize it if some of you do. But it's definitely silver. Some kind of coin, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Definitely shallow. That is... I believe that's a .31 caliber pistol bullet. Yeah. Looks like a bullet to me. What do you think? There's a 69 caliber round ball, and certainly plenty of 69 caliber smoothbores used in the Civil War. Plenty of this ammo. It does seem to me to be shallow. Let's see if I'm right. I don't see it yet, but I mean, it's screaming at me. Now that is brass. Harmonica reed? Yep. Everyday life of the Civil War soldier. That's a brass harmonica reed. Not too deep. And it sounds like a bullet to me. Here it is. A bullet. See the base of it? Let's pop it right out. There it is. A billion of them must have been fired in the Civil War. Good signal on it. I think I just touched it. See him? Another 69 caliber round ball. And that just reinforces my belief that we're on an early war site, 1862. All right, another round ball. Okay, another one really close to that round ball. I think that's another round ball. Somebody dropped a bunch of their round balls right here. Another one. What a hunk of lead. All right, so we're definitely in a campfire right here. Lots of lead. So yet again, more melted lead. I'm going to stop videoing these things. That is a Confederate triangle knapsack keeper. I know from the size and the way it's bent that that's off of a Confederate knapsack. I see green. I think we got a little button. Yep. Got a shank on the back. Now what kind of button is it? I'm pretty sure that's another Michigan. I feel like Michigan has a shield with 2 deer or 2 elk or something on either side of it and an eagle on top, and I'm almost positive that's another Michigan button. So that is killer good. 2 Michigan buttons in one day. This day is shaping up. I dug a real pretty little Michigan button. So just a few feet away, I got this signal. So it behaved just like a button. And look what I see 10 feet away. I see green. Another little button. Now is it going to be another Michigan? I don't think so. It's definitely smaller than the last one, if that is even a button. I'm not sure. I'm not going to booger it up. Might be just... Right when I pulled that, what appeared to be a small little button out of the hole, my second battery died for the day in the GoPro. I know that I've had a good day if I wear out 2 GoPro batteries and I'm not done hunting yet. Okay, well, under the rock is a bullet. Oh, what is that? Some kind of sharps? Almost looks like a ringtail. Huh. The shadows are growing long, but this has been another great day. And my best finds for the day are the ringtail sharps, 2 fairly decent Michigan cuff buttons, 1 folded over Massachusetts Militia, Massachusetts Volunteer Militia cuff button, and that silver coin. Another 69 caliber round ball. This has been the day of the round ball. It sounded pretty shallow. Yeah, that's a 31 caliber pistol bullet. So some soldier went to town and he bought himself a Sam Colt 31 caliber pocket model pistol, and he carried that thing with him as a backup gun. Isn't that something? It's no doubt that a lot of soldiers carried the little Sam Colt pocket pistol. You see a lot of daguerreotypes and ambrotypes with soldiers carrying a pocket pistol. One never knows. Right on it, there's a bullet. Is that a carbine? There's another carbine. I dug the plug out and I can see it, but I don't know what it is. Uh-oh. That looks like it could be a coin, doesn't it? Oh my. What is that, boys and girls? What is that? What the heck is that? I think it's a quarter. Yep. I think they call that a seated. 18, is that 58? No, I think it's 1853, but that's in good shape, isn't it? Look at that silver. This day is just getting better and better. Well, whatever it is, it's right there. There it is. What is it? Oh, a half of a round ball? All right, there's a very strong signal here. Very strong. Oh, I see green. Oh my. You see that green, don't you? It's round. It looks like a button to me. It's a button. And that's a code size. My gosh, how can this day get any better? Please be there complete, even if it's an eagle. All right, there's a shank, the place where the shank went. What do we have here? Oh my word. Is that a Virginia? Folks, that's a Virginia button. I'm pretty sure that's a Virginia button. And a coach size too. Oh my golly, how can this day get any better? My goodness, what a day. That's where the Virginia button was. And I'm getting another signal 12 inches away. Do you see green? Right there? What is that? That's decorative tack, brass decorative tack. Man, I should seriously go home. But the signals, the targets are everywhere. I do believe you could put a monkey in this field and he could have a good day relic hunting. Nice federal 3-ring mini ball. Do I see green right there? Oh yeah, I see green. And that's round. That is a button. I think it is just a button back. Alright, what's that? There is a little cap box finial. Percussion cap box finial. Really good signal right there. Alright, melted lead. And I think it's going to be good. I think it's a bullet. Good or bad, this will be my last target. I'll hunt my way toward the truck, but so we got another nice dropped Union 3-ring bullet. Alright, I'm walking back to the truck. I can't help it. I got to. I'm still in the hole. Looks like a round ball. Alright. There's another round ball.
Man, I gotta tell you, what a great day of relic hunting this was. And I plan to go back to this spot as many times as I can until crop is in the field. I'm gonna keep this really brief tonight, and I just want to talk to you briefly about two things. Number one is why I get so excited when I find a button. I guess the main reason is the days of finding belt buckles and breastplates and things like that, at least where I hunt in Cold Harbor, those days are pretty close to being over. So I love finding buttons because it helps me better visualize who these boys were, where they had come from. For me, that's what it's all about. And I did have a great time digging up a little bit of Cold Harbor Civil War silver. I'm only going to mention one other thing tonight, and that's this. Sometimes people say, so what's the most important thing to have relic hunting? And I always answer the same way. The most important thing to have relic hunting is permissions. That's why I always say it is so important to not brag about where you are, because that might cause a problem to the landowner, people either poaching or just bugging him to death. When I come into a permission, I've got my hat in my hand. I just can't speak enough about how important it is to respect the land you're on and to respect and appreciate the permission that the landowner has given you. Look, for those of you who have subscribed to the Battlefield Walker channel, and I just want you to know I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. So I'll keep trying to earn your subscription. Thank you for those of you who have. We'll be right back here again next Friday at 4 o'clock until we meet again in the woods or in the field. I'm the Battlefield Walker. Be good and say your prayers.